Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Stephanie. So today I'm going to be setting up my Louis Vuitton desk agenda. So before I was in my desk agenda, I was using it mainly sort of over the last few months as a catch-all for putting my bills in here, like just kind of storing them. And I currently was using my Happy Planner to do my budgeting. So I think what I'm going to do is probably go back into here for keeping all my finances, my budgeting, that kind of stuff, and leave my classic planner for sort of just home things that I need to do. So I did make some printables in here, some calendars, and a whole bunch of new dashboards and stuff like that. So I'm going to be setting it up with you guys and show you how I did it and what is going in here and how I will be using this. And that may change as well, because I'm going to be honest with you, there's no planner piece for me. I will go with whatever like suits my needs for the time. So if I need something that is going to be helpful, when it's a busy season for me, or if it's more of a relaxed season, it just is going to really depend when that is. So right now, being in a larger planner sort of for social media and stuff like that, I was using my big. I think I'm going to just give that a little break for the month of November and use my classic, as I said, for sort of home. So I am going to just jump right into this and show you guys what I did. So this is a back divider, so that will hold my planner in place once I put it in here. And then I have a front and a back cover. So this is what it looks like. So I am using some Happy Planner discs. They are absolutely not my favorite, but I am just going to use these because my other gold discs are being occupied. Okay, so let me just continue putting these discs on. So this does have 8 discs if you're not familiar with half letter. So half letter is basically your letter size cut in half. And I just made some dashboards. It is a mix of from Pinterest and a mix of shops that I have purchased from, and then I will just print them off myself, because to purchase sort of items from the US and shipping is just way too much. And to be honest with you, even within Canada, shipping is very expensive. So I just choose to print my own things. I do have vellum, I do have cardstock, I got every type of paper. So it just makes sense for me to purchase like printables or to, find images online. So this is just my yearly calendar. So I'm just going to pop this in here. So this dashboard here, I did purchase in this bundle with this calendar. So it just says, I am brilliant, beautiful, strong, kind, and unstoppable. And then I just cut down some cardstock. And when you are using vellum, because it is such a light paper, it is probably always best to use another like cardstock or something to kind of layer it, because with the vellum, it is very kind of flimsy, as you can see, but it does give it a beautiful effect. So next, I'm just going to put in this next piece of vellum, and then I will be layering it with this month printable that I created. So here is, so at the front, you'll see you'll have the month, and then it will go into your calendar, which is undated. So if you purchase this, which I will be adding this to my shop, you can do this and customize it the way you would like. So if you're not going to use it, say, for 1 month, at least you don't feel like you're wasting paper, and you can not have to, you're not going to have to reuse the paper, I should say, you can reuse it. That's what I mean. So that is what it looks like. So that will be your month overview in here. And then next you go into, it is a dashboard style. I know with Happy Planner, dashboard is usually on this side, but for me, I am a lister, so I made this customizable for how I see fit. So then here you would have your notes to buy and your errands, and then here is your weekly to-dos. So this section will be for my finances, and sort of putting in my expense tracking, that kind of stuff in here, and things I need to do like home wise. So I'm still going back and forth about giving this, like, having this one planner for the month of November. The month of November is my birthday month, so I am super busy and I just want to not complicate things. So I am debating whether I would like to just be in one planner for the rest of the month, or what's going on. So could I do that? Probably not. I am a multi-girl planner, but we'll see. So I'll keep you guys posted on how that's going. So I just have a sinking funds tracker. I'm just going to leave that there. I did print this for my classic size happy planner, and I just did this in half letter as well. So I made these dashboards, and this one just says finance at the top, and it is cardstock, and clearly I forgot to weed a little part in here, so boohoo for me. And it just says finance at the top, and I am loving the clear dashboards, and layering them is always very nice. So then I just printed out this beautiful fall like scenery, and then I will do a flip through at the end and show you guys. The next thing is my budget section. So as you can see, it just says budget there. And then I have printed off some budget trackers. So my budget trackers, I did create these as well. They look like this. So it's just what your bills, your savings, and if you have any other, what you planned, what the actual cost is. And then I just printed them two-sided, not to waste paper. Next, I have, so I have two that I'm going to currently keep in here. As I said, I'm going to try sort of more getting into like budgeting my money. I normally do just pay my bills sort of all at once, but it would be nice to see how, you know, budgeting kind of every 2 weeks, what that would look like, and not having to sort of pay everything all at once. So we'll see how that goes. And then I just printed off this dashboard to separate the two, because this is another printable that I made, and it is for your subscriptions. So if you have a subscription, your date, if it's a monthly or yearly, and how much it costs. So I'm just going to put that behind here to separate the two. So these are all the things that are in my budget section, and I'm just going to leave this paper clip here for now. And I picked up these like paper clips from Dollar Tree. They're so pretty. So they came in white and black. So I'm just going to do that so I can see it. And then next is going to be my expense. So my expenses will go back here. And that way I can keep track of it in everything in here, my spending, all that stuff. And then I just have another dashboard. So that is what it looks like. Super cute. And then next is my expense trackers. So these expense trackers, same thing I made as well. I did print it off. I do have it for every single size. So for, you know, a full letter, you can sort of zoom it down to, I believe, like 83%. You're good for a happy planner. And then I did do 2 pieces, so that way you're not wasting paper, because I don't like when people, like, I've bought printables before and there's literally like for a half letter, like you have to use a whole page, and which is a waste to me, because I want to print it on one side and then print it on the back. So I like the idea of just having 2, and then you just cut it down the middle. Next is going to be for my bills. As I said, if you're not familiar, you guys can check out some of my bill tracking videos. I do them once a month, and that way I just kind of pay my bills all at once. But I'm going to try doing the 2-week or each pay system, where you kind of do half and half, and see if that makes a difference. And then I just printed off this other like on cardstock. And then just to add, because it is clear on one side, that you would see it going through it. So next is, okay, so this one should have went by expense tracking. So let's just move that. And as you can see, I printed everything double-sided so I don't waste the paper. But I love sort of paper and pen for everything I do. So here is my bill payments. So on this tracker, you'll see you'll have your bills, your amount, your date, and your payment. and that will go back here. And I think, did I miss one? I think that's it. I think I needed another dashboard there. I feel like I had one. No? I had one here for expenses and bills. Okay. And then next is, so bill payments here. And then the next and last tab is for social media. As you can see, this is my social media tab. And for my finance and social media, what a tongue twister. I did do top tabs. That way I can go to each section quickly. And then that is just going to go on top here. And then I did print out some more beautiful vellum. And I love this. Definitely coffee in the morning. And then I did a separate type of monthly. So this monthly is very similar in terms of the layout. So you have your month here. Then I've already written in November. So this is what it looks like when you have your 2 sheets in here like this. So it is a month on 2 pages. And then next you go into, I did this in sort of a variation of a horizontal and sort of dashboard layout, which I love because I am, as I said, a lister. So I like the idea of listing things, and when I'm completed them, I can check them off. So here is, but I like that this will be dated. So I know Happy Planner does have a monthly where it's all pretty much lists and just, you know, like to check it off, but I want to see sort of what day I'm doing, and if I complete it for the day, then I could check it off. And then my note paper here, and then it's going to repeat. So for the 4 weeks, where you could print off how many ever you need. Some people want to do 5 weeks based on the month, and then some will do 4 weeks. And then I know sometimes, I know with Happy Planner, they only do the 4 weeks, and then it would carry on into sort of the next month. And then it just repeats here. And then when you get to the last sheet, you have your notes. And then on the back, you do have some more lists and any important items. That was another thing for me that I can carry over to sort of like, I could carry over to the next month. So that will go for December. And then the last thing in here is my passwords. So I do have my sheet of all my passwords that I did print out and that I do have. So let me show you. I don't know if I have a blank one because I think I already wrote in it. Give me 1 second. So I did already write on the password tracker, but this is just a contact list that I made as well that will go in the back. And this is just sort of the layout. So as you can see, you would have them both on 2 pages. Both on 1 page. That way you can cut it down the middle and you can punch it. And then so that will be the last section, and as I said, it's not in here, but that's okay. And then I just put in my envelope, gonna have my lucky bills in here, and you know, some sort of Chinese New Year's items in this. And then lastly is my cutout for my charms. So I'm just going to pop this back in here. That way when I put my charms in, or maybe this one wasn't cut very well. So let's not use that one. I do have another one here. So this one does have a charm on it. I'm just going to stick this at the back. And that is it. You're just going to attach it now to your back paper. Not back paper, but the back plastic. That way it can, as you can see, it's slid into the back pocket of this agenda. So that is currently now the setup. I do have some little clips and stuff that I'm going to add. I love having stuff in the front, like, so I made these little paper clips and I put like little felt at the back. So when they're in here, they're not, you know, bending the agenda, right? So I just like to layer and put these cute little charms in. They make me happy. And you obviously decorate your planner the way you like it and whatever aesthetic you love. So some people like, you know, more of a minimalist sort of look to their planner. Me, I like it to be a little chunky. I like it to, you know, have my flair, right? I don't like it so stark and just, you know. So I'm just going to put in this little little sticky notes. I just put a few little sticky notes on a piece of laminate, and then that is what it looks like. So let's do a flip of this so you guys can see it now that it's all put together. So from here, you'll be able to see the top tabs, as you can see here, which I love. That way I can just jump right to whatever I need. Then your front page, then you have your sticky notes, your calendar, and then I have this other one here, which I think I might move, and then that way I can use it somewhere else. So let's actually do this. I'm going to put this one actually in front of here. And then my month will go there. Or what do you guys think? Or should I leave this one here? Kind of like her. She's very pretty. And so that is what it looks like when you have things layered. So then you'd go into your month here. And then for the month is this layout, which is like a dashboard. Then you go into your finance section. And then just a piece of cardstock at the back here. Then you go into your budget. Maybe I'll stick this in here. And see what that looks like. Does that work? No, because then it covers up this, right? So let's take this one back out and stick it maybe somewhere else. So this is what your budget section looks like. And then your budget tracker. And then my subscriptions here. So I think it was here that I should have put it, right? So now it's just layered like this. And then for expenses, I have it here now with my expense trackers for the category date, the debit, and the total. And then I have my bill payments. And then lastly, my section for social media. And then my second planner is in here. So you just go to your month. I think I'm going to put this cardstock actually behind it. And so you have your month here, and that's what it would look like layered. And then your month, which is sort of a variation of a dashboard, sort of horizontal. And then my passwords and my contact list will go here at the back. And then just this little envelope here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this setup for November. I'm going to keep you guys posted, see how I like it, see how it goes, and if I like being back in my half letter. So if you have any questions, comments, please leave it down below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and then I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.